Yeah, no, sure. I'll make a statement. I think
And so I was about 6 or 10 feet.
I think the misperception. Are you rolling? Or?
I am rolling.
Okay.
So.
I think the misperception about the Second Amendment is it's a bunch of old white guys, and I think that the Second Amendment is really about protecting minority groups. I think there were African Americans in the segregation era that used weapons to defend themselves from white supremacists. I wish that individuals in Pulse nightclub, somebody was carrying to like stop that horror. You see the protesters in Hong Kong, and they're going up against Chinese stormtroopers with bows and arrows. If you look at the statistics of gun owners in general, and specifically concealed carry holders, these are the most law-abiding groups in the country. That's hard data. This is a fundamental right. You can't have a free republic. You can't have a state that truly respects human rights unless you have an armed populace. It's the final firewall against oblivion. And I think that's what. I think personally, I mean, I'm I guess a liberal in a classical sense.
Yeah.
And I think it's the. You need the Second Amendment to protect all the other rights that we have. Frankly. No. So yeah, here's another thing you can add. Okay, they keep saying 1,024 deaths from gun violence in Virginia, right? Okay, 2/3 of that suicides. So how does it? If you need a 30-round mag to kill yourself, you should have done it yesterday. Mental health is a serious issue. No, but like. If you even go down further than that, the number of deaths from rifles are 8
in
2018. 8.
Yeah.
Like, you're doing nothing. And then, like, you talk to these people, and you do these stats, and it's just, they're just like, well, we're for common sense gun reform. It's like, it's not common sense if you're not, like, if there's no data, right? Like, it isn't.
There was a couple of Moms Demand Action people at, I think it was the Manassas budget meeting, that were quoting California of all places of showing that gun control works.
Okay.
And it's just like, no,
it doesn't.
It doesn't work at all.
Right. They have. I mean, it's a weird. If you look at the map, it's a weird correlation. There are some gun control states, or there's some gun rights states that have high crime rates. There are some gun control states that have.
Yeah, and it pretty much shows no correlation.
Right. They're a very weak one.
Yeah.
So John Lott's study did it over. It was sort of like a time study, which I think is better. So like if you can disprove the England data point, right, by saying that before they banned guns, their homicide rate was lower than the U.S.
Mm-hmm.
After they banned guns, it spiked. And then it gradually went down because they have an Orwellian panopticon. They're going after tweets while people are raping young girls with impunity. It's not good over there. In any event, it's going to be interesting in the next couple of months.
Interesting is to say the least.
I've never seen anything like this, and I've never been in a position where my side loses an election and I could be a felon.
Yeah, no, I'm in the same boat.
Like, and you saw that Sass Law was saying that, we're a bunch of kids.
It wasn't Sass Law. It was not McEachin, Marsden.
Okay.
Marsden. So Marsden and Sass Law were sitting next to each other.
Right.
It was. We believe it was Marsden.
Okay.
So, but yeah, it's been. I think we're pretty certain it wasn't Sass Law.
Well,
but still, it's terrible. It's a terrible statement.
I mean, it's like the deplorable statement, but like you just, what's really happening here, this has nothing to do with safety. This is like in-group, out-group, and like where they're boogeymen. And it's just like, it's the exact opposite of like conservative Christians and rap music in the 90s. That's their boogeyman, right? Where the liberals boogeyman. And that's where all this is coming from. That's why they don't want us to carry on the Capitol. That's why they're just like, banning bayonet lugs and flash suppressors and things like that. It's just like stick it to the supposed rednecks.
Yep.
So I don't know. So yeah, I think the importance of something like the Pink Pistols is to disrupt that and like instill as much cognitive dissonance as you can. Like we need to not be the mouth breathers, and we need to be people from all walks of life, because that's quite frankly what Second Amendment's about. So,
thanks a lot.
sir. Yep. Awesome. Have a good one.